Hi everyone, this is me Humaira Akbar. The book that I'm going to review is The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, an Australian writer. She wrote this book in 2006. This book is a self-help book, talks about law of attraction, what is law of attraction, what is one thought can do to our life, how this one thought can impact our life. Rhonda Bear wrote it very beautifully. She built up the momentum of attracting people, and I personally loved her writing, the way she talked about that one thought and that can change our life. So, in the first part, she talks about what is law of attraction, what it is actually. So, the law of attraction is all about how we are attracting that one thought, and that one thought can attract something very big in our life and something very big in this universe. And that could be anything. That could be a money, that could be a good career, that could be a good house, that could be a good life partner, anything like that. So the law of attraction can attract anything with a single thought. So in the first part, she builds this momentum of like actually telling us that one thought, what is one thought, how can be that one thought be that powerful. In the second part, she tells about that law of attraction, how this one thought can work. Obviously, we need some map to work to get in the work. So for that, she gives a map about it. That first you need to ask about yourself. Ask yourself that what is actually the need of that one thought. That what is the actual need of that. Is there something that is missing in your life? Or if there is something that you want in your life, or if there is something that really love and you want that in your life, that could be money, that could be new makeup, that could be anything in your life, that could be something that you really want. And for that you need to ask yourself and get a clear clear thought that this is the thing that I want in my life, and you have a clearance about it. Once you get that clearance, uh, from asking to yourself that what is actually it means, then you need to believe in it. That if I'm asking about money, or if I'm asking for a car, if I'm asking for a house, I need to have a clear vision of it. So once I have to I need to believe on it, that I need to feel that thought that I have already have it, or this is mine, it could be mine, and I want this and I have this, and I really feel the energy of it around me. Once you start believing in it really hard, you're going to get received by it, because the universe is getting the energy, and it's getting the frequency that you send to the universe. It could be the positive energy, it could be the negative energy, but for the time being that you really want something, it could be a positive energy. If 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 you want to hurt somebody, it can also be a case in it. If you want to hurt somebody, and if you have that strong hateful um, thought in your mind, and you're sending that energy in it and to the universe, you might hurt yourself rather than hurting anybody else, because you're attracting negativity around yourself. So she tells about that you don't need to tell that I don't want this thing. Universe doesn't understand this language. It understands that I want this thing. There is no don't in it. So there is no possibility of saying don't, because universe doesn't understand that language. Universe always understand that I want this thing, I have this thing, I have this feeling, I have this energy, and I really need this. So this is how she tells to believe in a certain thing. Once you start believing in it, you'll eventually receive it. This is how, according to her universe, works. But if this doesn't work and you need to make your thoughts more powerful, you need to visualize that thing. How you can visualize that thing? You need to visualize that this is the thought that I am having. I want this car. So you start imagining yourself in this car. Once you started imagining yourself in this car, you might have imagined it for once, but once, how can I make this one thought stand in my whole life? You need to be interactive in that thought. You need to like close your eyes and start imagining that this thought is what I have. I'm sitting in the car. I am I am looking in the side mirror. I am looking in the interior of the car. This car interior is very beautiful. It's according to my likeness. It has this like rooftop lights and everything that I want in my car. So this is how she tells, and she tells us to believe, and she tells us to have that strong thought that can change our life. She also talks about frequencies. What frequency can do? She tells that a positive frequency can change our life. A positive frequency can attract positiveness around us, and a negative frequency can attract negativity around us. So we need to look after what we are attracting. For that, we need to have positive thought if we want something to good to happen around us. We have always seen that if something bad happens in the morning, the whole day ruins down because we have this bad energy around us. We have this bad thought about that morning, that this happened, why this happened, I'm so mad about it, and something like that. The whole day ruins out just because of that single thought. So this is how the law of attraction works. That the universe is attracted to your thought. So you need to clear your mind and have a good energy, have a good thought, and practice your good thoughts. She's I feel like, for personal my personal opinion in this book review, what I have learned from this book is how she tells us and how she dictates us that one thought can change your life very beautifully, and it can impact your future, it can impact your present, it can impact your surroundings. Even though people around you can be happy with your single good thought, because have a good energy, people can feel that energy, and that makes everybody happy, including yourself being happy about it. But the one critique that I want to do in this book review is that with a single thought you cannot change everything. You need to work for that thought, that whatever you are thinking, you need to work for that. So for that, you need to start working. If you're thinking something big, you need to start working about it. You need to see things that how this can work and this can affect our life. And if you're thinking to go to the gym, with a single thought, you cannot lose the weight, but you need to work out. And for that, you need to go out and work out and do stuff like that. So, this is from my side. I hope you really like this book review, which I gave. Thank you. Love